Welcome to the fall semester 2025 of Game Dev at SF State. We've got 7 unique projects this semester, so let's get right into the development teasers.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Chong, and I'm the project lead for Reconciled. So, Reconciled is inspired by many indie games like Undertale, Firewatch, and He Keeps Me Here, just games that have kind of a sad, personal narrative aspect. And the synopsis is you play as an old man living in the woods, full of your memories. You seek to go into a dream state and find context clues to see who you are and what you can fix before it's too late. We're going to be working in Unity, and additionally, our other roles will be in platforms like Adobe, Wise, VS Code, Blender, and Pro Tools. We already did work over the spring, so over the fall, we're going to be continuing our work. And then we definitely are needing 3D modelers, world builders, animators, and UX UI. The other roles are open as well, but we especially need the ones that are in bold. So I will definitely go more in depth in this, and you can look up the full presentation design document at your own time. But I hope to see you there.
Up next, we have the Atlas engine, led by project lead Aaron. Instead of developing a game for this semester, Aaron chose to pursue the development of a game engine. Built using modern C++, this custom 3D engine is no stranger to our development club. Having already progressed since before this semester, the Atlas engine has developed new capabilities, such as writing shaders that run on the GPU during runtime. You can check out more from this project and project lead from their own content channels. Hey there, I'm Michael, a project lead for one of the games developed in the club this semester. I direct the project Hello World, with a question mark at the end. We've been developing for the last 2 semesters, and we're continuing on into our 3rd semester of development this fall. The name of the game is as much a part of the story as it is for the team. In Hello World, we follow the story of our narrator, who acts as the developer of the game. The narrator takes his first steps along the bumpy road that is game development, learning and trying different things like a multitude of genres, just as us, the dev team, take our swings at the constantly changing genres of the game. Hello World takes a self-aware jab at all kinds of commonly expected game tropes, and as its developers, it's up to us to learn, grow, and adapt to the kinds of environments that different genres task us with, just like the narrator of our story. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, keep a lookout for us from more upcoming events from the club. See you soon!
Hello. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I did as well. That slide I just performed, it was loosely inspired by Barista on YouTube, just so you know. My name is Peter Siri. I am a 5+ year computer science undergraduate at San Francisco State University, and I am very excited to announce a new intellectual property that I will be making with the Game Development Club this year. It is called Bloodborne, and it is a Metroidvania-style stealth action role-playing game where you play as Bridget Harrington, an escaped vampire rabbit who's thrust into a position of power during which her underground society of former lab animals is teetering on a brink of collapse. Now, Bloodborne interweaves high-stakes base building and non-linear mission design with a heavy narrative about displacement and the cyclical nature of organized violence in a world that is run by humans. Thematic elements in this game have been heavily influenced by Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, Watership Down, Moby Dick, and The Godfather, and the core gameplay elements are inspired by The Siege in the Sandbox, Metal Gear Solid 5, Cult of the Lamb, and Carrion. My goal this semester is essentially to make a low fidelity prototype for this project. I'm not really expecting to make a full-blown feature-length video game, but the least that I'm hoping to achieve is to have a team large enough to work with me in creating this low fidelity prototype. Last thing I do want to point out is this whole idea really came to life in memory of my sister's rabbit. His name is Fluffernutter. I'm looking forward to talk to you more in details about this, pretty soon, later this semester. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Luca Morgan, and I am a computer science major here at SF State. For the fall 2025 semester, I'm the project lead for a game I'm incredibly passionate about. I'm pitching a project that tackles a problem I've personally experienced in my favorite video game genre, spaceflight combat. I'm developing a PvP spaceflight simulator in Unreal Engine 5 and Blender. I've spent hundreds of hours in games like Elite Dangerous, and their PvP combat is truly unique and special to me. However, it's intimidating to most players for its steep learning curve and the amount of grind required to get into such activities. Our goal here is to create a game that captures that exact intense, exhilarating experience from games like Elite Dangerous while being much more accessible to a broader audience. What makes our approach unique is our technology. We built a custom netcode from the ground up, and we are using the Flex Entity Component system to handle game logic. This means that we're using very little of Unreal Engine's core systems, just the Niagara particle system for rendering visual effects, giving us a lightweight, highly performative foundation to build on. We're not just making a game, we're building a new kind of PvP experience for everyone. Thank you.
Hi! If you're watching these videos, then I think I can assume that you're interested in working on a game. And if you are, I would like to suggest that you work on mine. I am a new project lead here at Game Dev at SF State, and I am working on a game called Dreamcatcher. This Dreamcatcher is going to be a roguelite creature capture RPG, think like Pokemon gameplay, but it's all going to take place within the realm of dreams. So we're going to have a lot of surreal creatures and surreal areas and some weird old story going on, and it's going to be great. If this seems like something you're going to be interested in, or you've liked games before like Omori or Yume Nikki, then I would love to have you on the team. I'm looking for a lot of creative people, so art and sound, those are things that I can't do. So if you could help, that would be fantastic. Though if you would like to code, I would gladly bring you in as well. This game is made using the Godot game engine, which is an engine that I'm very fond of, and I know not a lot of other people don't tend to use. So if it's something you have experience in, or something you want to learn, then please come aboard and I'll gladly teach you how to use it. If you go to the Game Dev Discord server, you can see the project forum down at the bottom. You can find all the links to my Discord and the interest forum. They should also be in the description of this video, hopefully. And if you just join and introduce yourself, I'd be glad to have you on the team.
Hey everyone, my name is Charlie, and the project that I'll be leading this semester is the Stulstaff Trek. The Stulstaff Trek is a strategy adventure game focused on the mystical land of Stulstaff Park, where the creatures that inhabit the forest await your presence. You're able to pack gear, find items, and encounter mysterious creatures who may help or hurt you on your quest to find the Golden Turtle, who has been known to manifest any desire imaginable. The gameplay to this game will act very similarly to the Oregon Trail, a game in which you must travel across the United States in hopes of reaching Oregon. My inspirations in terms of the art are akin to Undertale, with an environmental feel of Inscription. The music you're hearing now is a demo track for the game, which will set the tone nicely for the ambience I'm trying to achieve. With that, thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to show you all the final product. Happy trekking.
And that covers all the projects happening this semester at Game Development Club here on SF State. If you're curious to check out any of the projects, or looking to join in with any of them, links will be included in the description. And speaking of links in the description, the link to the Game Dev Discord will be down in the description as well. Drop on in to discover more about the games we develop or the events we host. Subscribe to keep up to date with the development projects, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!